Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Profit and loss, a topic which has troubled 80% of the students, and they rely on the formulas and various long calculation methods which make the task even more difficult. Understanding of the concept is really important, and if you understand the concept you can actually skip the steps to crack the multiple choice questions in competitive exams very comfortably. Here is one of the very important topics which finds a place in most of the competitive exams, that is quantitative aptitude exams. This is the problem of the false weight. So sometimes the shopkeepers, they cheat the customers by using a false weight. Like in place of a 200-gram weight, they use maybe a 190-gram weight. So a 10-gram profit. So, these type of problems are very prevalent in exams, and you need to be aware of the short tricks and different types of questions, obviously, which are commonly asked. So I am going to take up these false weight problems in this video, and this happens to be a part of the chapter number 2 of volume 2 of our quantitative aptitude book, and the chapter is entitled Shortest Tricks for Profit and Loss. Now these tricks which I have been putting up here, they are a part of the volume 1 and volume 2 of our book of short tricks, and they are also available in the ebook form. So if you want a compilation of 350 such short methods to make the calculations easier, you need to send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. All these details about our Learning Loop app and our website sureshagarwal.in, the WhatsApp number and details of our one-to-one and group classes, everything is mentioned in the description of this video as well. So friends, before understanding the concept, let's first understand what type of question can be solved through this trick. So I will come to this concept later, and I'll show you the two types of questions which I am going to take up. Here we have a question where there is a shopkeeper who sells the items at cost price. See, he purchased it at some cost price and now he is selling it at the same cost price. So if CP and SP are equal, there is no profit, no loss, but he is earning a profit. How? Because he is using a false weight. He is using a weight of 90 grams instead of 100 grams. And so we have to find his gain percent. Likewise, there can be another question where the shopkeeper is selling items at initial loss. So even less than the cost price. So loss, but again he is using a faulty weight, 85 grams instead of 100 grams. And then we need to find his net percentage profit or loss. Now these two types of questions can be cracked very comfortably, and I will write the short trick here for the first thing. Now for the first thing, he is selling at equal to cost price. That means the selling price and the cost price are same. Now what happens when SP and CP are same? He is still earning some profit, right? So the profit percent can be calculated using, first of all, the difference in weight. That means how much less is the weight as compared to the original weight, and then dividing that by the true weight, that means the actual weight minus the difference in the weight, and then multiplying this by 100 to get to the profit percent. Likewise, we have the second form where initially there is some loss and now he is using a false weight. So in that case, we can actually find the profit percent again. You have to do one extra step there. You have to first do 100 minus loss percent. And initially, if there is already some profit, you can add profit percent here. That is one thing extra, Profit percent is always added to 100 and loss percent is always subtracted from 100. So 100 minus this is initial loss. Okay. So he is selling at some loss percent. Now you have to do multiply by, this is the actual weight, and divide that by the false weight which he is using, and then whatever product you get from here, just subtract 100 from that, you will get the net profit percent in this case. Now these are the two tricks which you have to use in the questions which are following now. So let's see the first question. Here you can see cost price is equal to the selling price and 90 grams instead of 100 grams, and we need to find the gain percent. So the profit percent or the gain percent in first case will be equal to, what is the difference between 100 grams and 90 grams? It is 10 grams. So I have taken the difference here, 10, and divide that by the actual, this weight, 100 grams, it should have been 100 grams, and minus the difference is 10, so I will take 10 again and multiply that by 100, which will give you your final answer for the question. Here this becomes 10 and this becomes 90, and so multiply by 100, so one of the zeros gets cancelled, so this is 100 upon 9, which gives me 1/9% profit. Now this is the result when he uses a 90 gram weight in place of a 100 gram weight and he is selling at cost price. Likewise, we can find the profit percent here also. Let's see what is happening here. The difference in weight is 450 grams instead of 500 grams. So the difference is 50 grams. We'll take 50 in the numerator, divided by, we will take the actual is 500 grams, and minus the difference is 50 grams times 100. So what will you get here? 50 upon, this one is 450 upon 450, and that is times 100. So 50 cancels this exactly 9 times. So again 100 by 9, which is 1/9%, which is the profit percent in the second case also. Now likewise, if initially there is some loss, see, shopkeeper is selling items at a loss of 12%, but again he is using the faulty weight. So faulty weight obviously will give him some profit, and if that profit is more than this, then he will result in the net profit, right? So let's calculate the profit percent in this case. So profit percent will be, I told you 100 minus loss percent. So 100 minus 12, this will be the multiplier, and then actual weight upon false weight. So we have to take 100 grams upon 85 grams like this and subtract 100 from the result to get to the answer. So this will give me 88 times 100, that is 8800 divided by 85 minus 100. And now if you divide 8800 by 85 and subtract 100 from that, you are going to get, this division is going to get you 103.5 and then minus 100, which gives you 3.5% profit. Now this is the net profit when he uses a weight of 85 grams instead of 100 grams. Likewise, we can solve this also. The profit percent will be initial loss of 15%, so 100 minus 15 will give you 85 times 80 and 100. So actual is 100 and false is 80, and then minus 100. So this will give me, this is 4 and this is 5. So 85 into 5, 850, 425 by 4 minus, this is minus 100. So you will get this answer as, this last part will give you 6.25% profit. See, this is the answer for the final question, wherein you were asked to find the profit percent in case of loss. So you can see, friends, a simple concept applied and a difficult problem solved without any formula and without any calculations. Major calculations are not a part of this. So friends, if you are liking all these videos which I have been posting, to simplify the difficult concepts for you, then do give it a share. Pick up the link of this video from the address bar and paste it on your WhatsApp groups so that they can also take advantage out of these amazing tricks. And I hope you have subscribed our YouTube channel and you must be getting all the notifications because you have clicked this important bell-shaped icon. 20-30 questions practice is required to feel comfortable with the topic of false weights. Do practice that and let me know in the comments below, is this trick working for you? All the best.